Well, hello, folks. I know it's not quite 9 o'clock yet, but we have an important phone call on the phone here. We have a fellow from Louisiana that is one of the, well, is he, what would you say, the organizer, the
I think he was the
original organizer?
he was the one that came up with the idea.
The idea man.
Yeah, he's
kind of the head of the group, but
Yeah.
we have lots of people working on this.
Yeah, he's the head instigator.
He's the head instigator.
Yeah, he's the head instigator. He has that right.
Okay. So anyway, I told him that he is more than welcome to promote an event that they have coming up here next. Well, no, it's not next. What is it? 2 weeks?
It's
Almost 2 weeks.
A week.
Yep.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Or is it a week from Saturday?
Well,
it'll be a week from this coming Saturday. Yeah.
So it's a week from Saturday. Yeah.
Okay. So let me just.
God, a week from Saturday.
Yeah, let me bring this
Good
across.
Lord. You know, not like you want to plan anything too soon there,
Okay.
Brett.
So,
Jason, I'm watching the chat, by the way.
So Brett is on the phone here, and I have a little
He's just
logo.
some dude.
I take it you can see the screen then, Brett?
I am watching the screen, yes, sir.
Okay, is Amy and Abby home?
Abby is in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, Abby's in the
Amy's,
chat.
Amy's here. She's in the other room. I don't know if she's watching.
Tell Amy to come in and sit with her daughter, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mandy, I'll come in the kitchen, please.
Mama Cher said you had to come in the kitchen.
I know. Y'all come. Oh, Amy's at the computer. She's watching too.
Yeah, if she's gonna have lipples.
Abby, go sit with your mom.
If she's gonna have lipples, she has to sit in front of the computer.
Okay, so tell the folks about the Bayou. Am I pronouncing it correctly? The Bayou Bash. Bayou Bash.
The Bayou Bash. And you know, Ed from Four Blessings Farm actually came up with the Bayou Bash, and we liked it so much we stuck with it.
Screen. Go ahead, Brett.
Okay, so the Bayou Bash is our version. It's like a Cajun shindig. We were so inspired by going to the gathering in Mississippi and the shindig in Arkansas that we decided that our folks, our local people here in Louisiana, need that sort of engagement. So, how does that sound? Am I still good?
You're still good.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. So we decided to go ahead and put this together. It all started with a call or a message from Ed at Four Blessings that said, "Hey, we're going to be in town. You mind if we come by?" And it just grew from there. We started reaching out to other local channels, and I'd like to mention all of those eventually, but we just put together a little committee behind the scenes, and we're making this happen. We've been less than 2 weeks into the planning, and it has just exploded.
So is it too late for people to go to sign up?
It is not too. It is absolutely not too late.
And what do they have to do?
We have set up an Eventbrite link, just like VW did for the shindig. The tickets are free. All you got to, and it's just for a head count, just to get an idea of how many people we need to expect. And that's real easy. The botters, and there's several people who have that link who may be able to put that up in the chat. We also created a Facebook event that is linked to our Facebook page, the Broussard Homestead. It's just going to be good times. If you went to the shindig, this is going to be very, very similar.
Sounds
it may
great.
not be the scale, but we're shooting for that.
Sounds great. Well, I'll tell you what, we put together a little
promo.
A little promo. So if you want to watch the screen, I would not hang up yet, but we'll see what you think here.
A minute. Daryl, start it over real quick.
Start it over.
Yeah. Do the.
Oh man, we're so excited.
Yeah, so much, because I didn't know anything about it until he did this.
We're gonna party tonight, just like it's July 6th.
Oh, y'all made my week.
Now, see, Abby, this time your mom and dad can go running back and forth. Yeah. Brett, you are so slow.
Okay. Well, Brett, we will talk to you later.
We'll let you go
talk
so
to you
we
later
can get
on
our
the phone.
guests on.
Yeah, we got
But
the guest promo to do.
I'm the one who wanted you on the phone when this played.
Thank you, guys. We love you.
Love you.
See you
too.
later. Bye bye.
Hey everybody, my name is Matt,
I'm Tiffany.
and this is Elk N Anchor Homestead. What is something that I say a lot? What is my favorite food?
Have we mentioned that it's really cold today? Another goal that we have for 2019 is to learn how to make a successful garden. What is my favorite food? Okay, so what is one of my talents?
Why have we started this channel? The main reason that we've started this channel is for our family, for our boys. I want to raise them not shaped by the culture. I want them to be shaped by a biblical understanding, and I feel like we can really do that well out here.
Bye.
Nailed it.
Good evening. What else should I say?
Well, I don't know because Matt's answering the door.
Do what? No,
Matt.
that's that. Yeah, Matt answered the door, and we have Smudge. I was going to say Samson. Sorry, Smudge barking. We don't have Samson anymore. He's in Tennessee. But anyway, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Ours was, I suppose, uneventful. Saturday we had Stead Homer and his wife came over for dinner and had them over so they could help. He could help Daryl take the tires off the camper. And that's sitting up on Jack's. Yesterday we took them to Columbus to buy new tires for the camper. Yeah. So, and then this afternoon, Daryl says, "Come here, why don't you see something?" So, okay. So I came in, sat down, and he put that promo, part of that promo, it wasn't done with it yet, up on the screen, and I'm looking at it, and I saw that main screen. I go, okay, well, yeah. And then the first thing I saw was the Bayou Bash, and I looked at him, I said, "We're not going to that, we can't afford it." And he says, "Okay, then I'll change it." I go, "We're going?" So, yep, I first heard about it just a couple hours ago. So anyway, tonight's guests, Matt and Tiffany. We all know Matt and Tiffany. Elk N Anchor Homestead. This is going to be exciting. I've waited for this one for a long time. Great channel. Hope that those of you that have not watched them take the time to do so, get to know them. And with all the questions going on, and then when you can call in, you can, delve into more questions. So even though he's still not back from the front door, we can put the camera on Tiffany.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. There we go.
Hey,
All right, let's get him on the screen here.
talk about timing.
Let's get him on the screen here.
All right, here we are.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hey, how is everybody?
Well, you
Gina,
got
say hi.
you have to tell us how you guys are, because
I know it.
you guys have kind
Gina
of
is-
you've been almost missing in action here for a little bit.
We have been. It's been like 2.5 months now. But we've just been kind of spending time together as a family, hanging out, summer's been busy. I'm a youth pastor. She's a teacher. So summer's been busy for us. And
Well,
just
I have
kinda-
the summer off now.
Yeah.
But it's picked up at the church. So
yeah.
we just got back from a youth retreat. So-
Florida with a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah.
So it's been
Oh,
Boy,
Lordy.
no, that's
That's
video.
scary.
That's video material.
Mm-hmm.
right. I know it is. Well, and we've been shooting video throughout the time. We just haven't been posting anything. But we are coming back regularly very soon.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's
Yeah.
great. That's
Yeah,
great.
we missed everyone. So-
and now Judah is 4 months old.
Yep.
So he's getting big. Starting to get a little chunk weight on him, which is good.
Can you say hi?
Can you say hey?
So,
No, by next year he'll have the beard and look just like Dad.
Yeah, we're working on it.
that's right.
Am I too high in the screen?
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
So
But
for those on the chat,
yeah, so
introduce yourself. Tell them where you're from. And you already said we've got a teacher and a preacher here in the house. So
Right.
that's it. You want me to go first?
Yes, go
Okay.
ahead.
My name is Matt, and we are in Georgia, and we are Elk N Anchor Homestead. We started in January. We decided that we wanted to start working towards a homestead, and my parents have given us 15 acres of land, and so we're working to clear that out. We're going to build out there, but in the meantime, we are semi-urban homesteaders. We've got some chickens right now. We started planting some crops this year. Not a whole lot of stuff, but just kind of getting our feet wet with it.
Right.
We have 3 boys, Elijah, Ezra, Judah. And like I said, I'm a youth pastor full-time. That's what I do. You can introduce what you do. But yeah, so we're just a urban homesteading family working towards more self-sustainability. So
That's right. So I'm Tiffany. I am a 4th grade teacher in a local public school in the area. So And like you said, we've got the 3 boys. Judah, we kind of updated about him along our journey. So you can check out some of those videos to see about him. But here he is. So we've kind of been MIA lately, but we've been working on growing this little guy. So he was born 10 weeks early. So according to his due date, he's more like a 2-month-old or so. But that's why he looks so tiny. But he's grown so much since the beginning. He was a little 3-pound baby. And so, but yeah, he's a little chunky thing now. So that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's us, really.
That is us.
Well, I'm a little curious. Did you sell your house that you were living in?
Haven't.
Not yet. So we decided, this year has been crazy. When we started this channel in January, everything that we thought, nothing has really happened like we thought it was going to happen. And so back in January, when we started the channel, we were pregnant with twins. We were going to move. We ended up losing one of the twins. And
had around 28 weeks.
And then once we had him, we kind of decided that we're going to just slow down on that. So our goal is next summer to sell this house and move out there. But we're just kind of, with starting the YouTube channel, and it got way more popular than we ever thought it would within like 2 months. And then with the family and all of that happening, we just kind of decided that we're going to, instead of starting real big and burning out, we wanted to burn slow and steady. And so
we know life always throws you the unexpected. And so we, it wasn't going as planned, which is fine. It was the Lord's plan. It's all the Lord's plan. But we just thought, we're just going to take a step back. We're just going to focus on the family for a little bit and then come back once things slow down. And now finally things are just slowing down. He's healthy. And that was our main focus, making sure that we got him home from the NICU and that he was doing well. And so far he's doing great. Yeah. So yeah, but that was really that. But now we're ready to get back into it. And we're coming to the, in October, the name I just lost the name.
Homesteaders of America.
Yes, Homesteaders of America. So we want to reconnect with everybody there and meet people face to face,
I wish we could go to the Louisiana Crawdaddy Festival, but that's what they should have called it.
Exactly. I'm thinking that would have been ideal. Crawdaddy Festival.
There you go, Brett. You can always update your sign.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Well, let me interject here. You have started, when you started your YouTube channel, you went about it in a totally different fashion than probably 95%, maybe 99%. Who had the background in the computer stuff? Who had the background in the cameras and in the digital photography, the videography, the sound, the editing? Who had the background?
So that would be me. Before I was a youth pastor, I was a social media marketing person for an outdoor store. And so I did that for several years. But then I've also just kind of loved YouTube and consumed content. I did wedding photography for a couple of years, just kind of on the side, just because I enjoyed it. But I taught myself all of that from YouTube. And so I've always kind of enjoyed YouTube and been learning how to shoot video, how to edit video, how to have good audio, that kind of stuff. But I really never had a niche on what I wanted to make a YouTube channel on. I had tried a couple different things. I did it's going to sound silly looking at me now, but I initially did a workout, like just me working out and stuff like that. I was in the military before, so I know a lot about that, but not applying it. But so that's what my initial channel was, and there was really no traction to that because I was just kind of trying to do something to do it. Thought about doing like a photography gear review channel, but there's a whole bunch of those out there, and I just wasn't passionate about that. And when we've been talking for the past year about moving out on the land and stuff like that, we wanted to capture that. And I thought that YouTube would be a good way to do that. But more importantly, I was already learning so much from the homesteading YouTube community, just consuming content, that we had followers before our first video came out, just because we were commenting on people's videos,
you
watching,
were active in the community.
it.
Yeah, just being active in the community.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And so then when we started making videos, we already had relationships with people. But yeah, so all that background, I had it. I just was waiting on the right.
Yeah, he's always been into cameras and things like that. So he finally figured out what he could do with it all.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
yeah.
Some of us noticed, at least as I did.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I was telling her. I said, that's kind of, I want to make it look good while still being us, and that's just kind of our style, and our look is edited and shot as best we can do it. But we want to put the time and the effort into the videos so that people enjoy watching them. So yeah.
Well, I think you've done a great job just in the small amount of content that you currently have. I can see a definite progression going through those videos, and you've done a great job.
Well, yeah, we appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thanks.
So.
Yeah, we just kind of, with our videos, we're trying to just document our lives so that people, because we are starting out like urban homesteaders, in a house, and then just for people that are starting out like us to be able to see the journey, of building a house and, growing. We're new and growing everything, planting seeds and things like that. So just to kind of see us starting out, and I'm sure there's things that we'll learn as we go, and maybe that can help people as we're going. So, and then just for us to look back and see our journey too. So you hear.
We have some sneakers that want to come on real quick. Come here, Ez. They're going to be kind of shy.
Our other two just came out, Elijah and Ezra. So Elijah's 4,
say hello?
Ezra's 2.
You want to say hello?
Can you say hi?
Can you tell everybody hey? Say hey, YouTube. You want to say hey?
Hi.
Hi.
Say hey, YouTube.
Say I'm Ezra.
Tell them your name. Tell them what movie you saw tonight.
It's a Toy Story.
Oh.
Toy Story.
Yeah, he went and saw Toy Story 4, but don't spoil the ending. Don't tell him how it ends.
My oldest grandson / grandchild saw the original, and he still has
Really?
he still has the toys. Yeah.
She'll be
Yes.
very captain. Hey, whose shield is that?
Yep.
No, but who is that? Yeah.
He's really into Captain America right now.
Cool. That's awesome. And who's the one hiding behind you, Tiffany?
Here's
is that?
Elijah. That's Elijah. He's 4.
Love the biblical names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Let me just jump in for a second. Thank you very much for the super chat, Broussard. So we certainly appreciate it. We try to acknowledge all those, not only in typing but verbally as well.
Yeah, wandering veteran, you're right. You're right. When I saw last week about Toy Story 4, I posted it up on Facebook, and I tagged my daughter, and all I said was, what was I can't think. Oh, there's a snake in my boot. That's all Sebastian.
Yeah.
That's all Sebastian walked around saying, and it's like, oh my Lord.
I know they have a Woody. That
Right,
looks
that's
like the
who.
Woody in the
Yeah.
movie, and we had to take him to the movie theater
Yeah,
with us.
yeah. Sebastian, he still has the original talking Woody doll, and he's 20,
Yeah.
and he's 26.
Really?
Yeah, it's put away, but we still have it for him.
Yeah.
So now that we have Tiffany by herself for a minute, we can ask her something and get her answer,
Okay, there you go.
and then
That's right.
we can ask Matt the same thing and see if the answer aligns.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, Morgan Gold has asked the question, what do you have planned for your 15 acres?
Well, we would like to get some animals. We want to get some goats for sure. And then, we want to plant a little garden. We already have the chickens, so we might expand that just a little bit. But and I'd like to plant a few trees and things like that. But our boys, we've got 3 boys, and so we like to put them to work a little bit as they get older. We like for them to be outside and not just stuck on iPads or on TV.
Oh, sure.
And our vision is that we'll all just kind of be doing it together, and we'll teach them at a young age to get out there and help us. They love Elijah. Already takes care of the chickens, so he'll feed them and give them water and all that. So, but yeah, they're asking about the 15 acres. What are our plans?
Well,
Yeah.
Morgan asked about your long-term plans for your 15 acres. And then I had a couple more deeper questions on that. For example, I think you said it was your parents' property.
Yes, sir.
They gifted you
Yep,
that. And so was it a working farm, or is it just vacant land? Is it all woods? What do you have?
Yeah, so what they had done, so my grandparents, back in the 80s, a guy from, where was he from? New Zealand came up and was talking to different farmers about planting kiwis. And so they ended up getting into that. And 80s and 90s, they had a big kiwi farm there. And so they ended up losing 95% of their crops due to I think it was a parasite that came through, or maybe it was just a virus that they could get. But they ended up losing 95% of their crops. And so for the past 20 years, that 15 acres has just been sitting there. So
it's really grown over. They still have, what would you call that?
Well, they still have all the infrastructure for the kiwis, because kiwis are basically like huge grapevines. And so they've got all of that there, but we're clearing most of that out. And so we're going to have, we're going to have goats. We want to get some pigs. We're going to have some animals that we'll have there. We'll probably use 4 or so acres to plant crops, eventually kind of work towards that. But so, yeah, that's
the end goal, kind of in the future. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
Yeah.
We have to get out back. I forgot about. We have to get out back and tie our kiwi vines up.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. I should have done that this morning.
So, but yeah, so that's what it was. It was the 15 acres that they were using for that. And now my mom and stepdad live out there. They've got there's about 80 acres total. And so my mom and stepdad are out there. There's a big pond out there, like a 4-acre pond. And so,
well, it sounds like a really nice piece of property.
Yeah,
it's a pretty piece of land. Yeah.
So
now,
we were excited.
Matt, what about your background? Were you farm raised or city raised?
I was military raised, so I was kind of all over the place. I've always been outdoors, but as far as the farming goes, we're kind of learning that together as we go. I've been probably for about a year and a half, been kind of researching and watching on YouTube and things like that. But in January is when we decided to start actually getting our hands dirty and pursuing all of this. So,
and a lot of it too is trying to, have a healthier lifestyle too, just in the foods that we eat and things like that, more natural. But
so, yeah, when it comes to people aren't watching our channel to learn what to do. They're probably watching us to learn what not to do, but to have fun doing it. So
there you go.
But we've been learning from you guys. I mean, everybody on YouTube, honestly, that's where we've been learning what to do and what to plant and when to plant it and the chickens to get and things like that.
Yeah.
So Tiffany, what about you? Do you have any farming background in your family, or
not any? None. None at all. So
we are probably the least likely want to be homesteaders. I told a story on my channel one time, but once we were dating for my birthday, she wanted me to pick out a bonsai tree And
Oh,
the guy had told me it was like he had raised that tree. It was like 35 years old. He said, this tree's going to be great. You can't kill it. And within 3 months, it was dead.
that's so sad.
I left it
So
outside
sad.
and it snowed and the tree died. I've even killed a cactus one time. We had an indoor cactus that I killed.
We have gotten
So-
much better, though. Don't judge us off of that. We're much better now.
Yeah. So we've, but that's cool too, because, you know, having a green thumb is, some people just kind of know what to do, but most people, it's a learned thing, and being able to take care of and produce crops and plants and all of that. And animals, it's not, you know, people that don't know how to do it. Hopefully from our channel, they can see that it doesn't have to be intimidating, because if we can learn how to do it, really anybody can. We've got our hands full with 3 boys and all of that,
Yeah.
but we've been able to slowly learn. And so hopefully people can be encouraged by that.
Do you have plans for like a greenhouse and stuff, or is that way long term?
That would be probably, once we get out there, that would be something that we would be getting pretty soon. Once we're out there, we'll have a greenhouse. We'll have, you know, we're gonna have a bigger chicken coop out there. But yeah, that would be something that we would want to do.
Well, you have chickens now.
Yeah.
What other animals is it you'd like to have in the when you move out?
Yeah. So, I know we want some goats. We want, I think Big Bear's talked us into pigs.
I want some of the woolly pigs.
Yeah.
Those are the coolest things. I've never seen anything like that until recently.
So
That was
we'll
really
just have
cool.
to talk to Jessica and get some woolly pigs.
Yeah, those are really cute.
But
But yeah, the goats.
goats, pigs, we'll probably have more chickens. And
We love
then
the chickens.
from there, I don't know.
The chickens that we have, I mean, they're like little puppy dogs or something. They are so cute. They, as soon as we walk out the back door, we kind of let them roam around our backyard. We have a fenced-in backyard, and they're like little mini T-Rexes. They just take off running after us and follow us around.
They
We
like to be
love
fed,
them.
they like to be held, all that stuff.
Now, if I heard or understood correctly, anyway, your parents they're getting or have some cattle.
Yeah, so they, my stepdad, he just retired, and so his plan within the next year, he just got a big tractor out there, and there's about 50 acres that they're looking to do cattle, and so we will probably end up getting several head just kind of for us as well.
Yeah,
once they do that.
Just let them take care of them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Well, and I'm sure in the next couple of years we'll kind of take over the responsibilities, and then it will be the boys' responsibilities after that. So,
Well, can you share a little bit about your military?
yeah,
Because I think that's a little fascinating.
yeah. So I right after high school, I joined the military. I was in the 1st Ranger Battalion out of Savannah, Georgia, and so the Rangers are. I know there's some Marines out there, but the Rangers are actual soldiers. They do the real work out there. So, Big Bear, I'm kind of looking at you and Maya. No, but
Boy, do I hear phone calls coming in here after a bit.
no.
Yeah,
I
sometimes
love
you don't have
everybody
to
that
put the
serves.
number up. Let's see, we know Brett knows it by heart. Big Bear knows it by heart.
Yeah. No, I'm messing with those guys. But yeah, so I was in the 1st Ranger Battalion. That's one of the special operations units for the Army. And so I was in basic training during 9/11. We were actually learning how to disassemble and clean the M16s, and then we went to lunch, and all the drill instructors were gathered around a TV, and we went back into class, and they told us that the towers had been hit. And I actually didn't see any footage of that for about a year and a half after, because in basic we had no way to watch television or anything. And then when I got out, they had quit showing the footage for the family's sakes. And so I didn't even know really what had happened other than what people told me about it. But yeah, so once I got out, we hit the ground running with training. And then I was in Afghanistan. I was in Iraq a couple of times, deployed there. So I did 4 years and then got out after that, moved back home. And then I was a police officer for a couple of years. So I've fit a lot into my little bit of life. So.
Well, and you've done considerable traveling as well.
Yeah. So I love traveling. I love people, but then I went to school for missions actually. And so I've been all over the world for that. We've been to mission trips to Iraq. We've been to Amsterdam, Hungary, Thailand. I don't know, Zimbabwe, Romania, Zimbabwe. Yeah, we've been all over.
So how did you two meet?
School. We met in college.
We did.
She wouldn't stop walking. I was security officer for college, and she would not stop walking by the guard shack to get on to the college. She would walk by and look in at me, and so I saw her. And so one day I just kind of stuck my head out and said, "Girl, what are you looking at?" And she pretended like she wasn't looking and stumbled.
I was going to check my mail. Mm-hmm. I just had to walk past the guard shack to get to my mailbox.
So we talked for a minute, and then she left and forgot to check her mail. So, but that was we met at college.
We did, yeah. So he was already there. I transferred in, and we ended up being kind of in the same circle, and so
like the cool kids.
And so actually we everybody was going to this place called Dix Creek, and what you do is you just jump in off the rocks into the water. And I'm a scaredy cat with stuff like that. I like other things, but I don't like jumping off rocks into water. I just don't. And I was like, okay, I'm in college. I am not going to fall under peer pressure. I'm beyond that, you know. Well, so then Matt comes along and he said, well, if I hold your hand, will you jump in? Mm-hmm. And I said, Sure. And so we jumped in, and then I clawed his arm, trying to get myself out of the water so fast. But
yeah, I saw it. That was going to be my romantic gesture. We're going to hold hands, jump in the water. But then as soon as we hit the water, she was like a rat in the water, just crawling up my hand to get out of the water. So.
Well,
but
great.
It worked for him because here we are.
Yeah, well, Big Bear said that Robin stalked him also.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Well, on that note, let's get a trivia question started here. So, you guys take a little break, and we'll get Smudge to introduce the trivia here.
Excellent.
Well, hi folks. It's trivia time again. And we have to have some rules for this, so they are as follows. Number 1, you can only win once every 4 weeks. Number 2, you must be the first person to answer the question correctly in the chat window as it appears embedded on the screen here. Your chat window may have a different order. And number 3, you have to send an email to twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com. Send us your mailing address so we know where to send your winnings. Good luck.
Okay, and for those of you that might be here for the first time this week, let me just kind of briefly go back over the rules there. The official order of chat is what you see in the window on the screen here. Not your chat window, but what's on the screen. That's the official order. Everybody's order of chat in their chat window is different because of computer lag and different routers and just the way the internet works. So the official order is what you see here on the chat window. So for tonight's first question, we'll see who can get this right. You ready, hon?
Oh, I was reading comments. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the white picket fence, sit on your hands.
All right, here we go. What is the name of our newest family member?
Because this one's going to go fast.
What is the name of our newest family member?
There we go.
Bree Bare Hands Homestead.
Okay, Bree Bare Hands Homestead. Please send an email to twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com, and we'll get you out your trivia prize, which I guess we really didn't even tell them what they were playing for, but it doesn't matter. It's all free and all good, right?
Yeah, really.
Well, honey,
No, it's not cheesecake.
but you can hold it up in front of your camera right there.
There we go. Seeds. Just what everyone needs, right? More seeds.
More seeds. All right. Let me get this.
Yes, Suzanne, it worked. I see the highlight. You do not. You've been initiated.
All right. And folks, I have the before I say it, I want to make sure I have it up here. I have the phone turned on. The phone number is on the screen. If you'd like to call in, please do so. It's your nickel. And just turn down your computer sound. In other words, if you call in, you can't, you have to turn down your computer sound because there is a delay. So feel free to call in, and we can take your message. You can say hi to us. You can say hi to our lovely guests here, or anything else you'd like to do. So, well, within reason. twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com.
That's it.
All right.
Okay, there was a fishes and loaves life. I'm not sure how well they would ship. I've done cheesecake bites. The very first HOA, I made cheesecake bites and brought them to Virginia. Mm-hmm.
Big Bear's not calling.
He better call.
Oh, the gauntlet is thrown there, Jason.
We have to have a leatherneck conversation.
It was something about their homestead.
What's that?
I saw a question, and I'm trying to go up and find it. Folks, if you put your question in all caps, that's going to help me, or some of my moderators if they catch it, because they can retype it for us. I don't. Oh, what preparations are you doing before you move to your homestead?
Yeah, so as far as the land goes, I was saying there's a lot of infrastructure that's there. There's a lot of poles that I'm cutting down and then digging up. There's a lot of wiring that we're collecting. We're going to use a lot of that for the fencing for the cattle that's going to be on the land. And then here, really just familiarizing ourselves even more, coming up with exactly what we want to do. There's a lot of homesteaders that are very organized when it comes to their planning, and so we've just been watching and learning from them. And then really we're just going to do anything that Roots and Refuge does, ultimately. So whatever they do, we'll do it.
No, we've also met with a builder too. We met with the builder. We kind of looked at house plans. We're trying to figure out what we want there too.
Hello, this is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
White Picket Fence.
White Picket Fence.
Sky, how are you?
Doing just peachy. I got a question for Tiffany. I just want to see her smile. Do you still have that obsession with the vacuum cleaner?
Well,
yeah, not as bad.
Not as bad. It's weird.
Rumor has it that she watches these guys mow the grass to learn how to do these stripes with their vacuum cleaner.
Yes, I know.
I understand. I like those lines myself.
Every
okay,
time
I just wanted to call and
for whatever
say
reason,
hi, and I'll talk to y'all later. I got to get back to work. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye. No, but I don't crave things during pregnancy. The weird thing is I obsess about vacuuming. I'm not a weird person, I promise. But I don't know. It's something about those lines, and I don't know.
I will say, I looked at her YouTube history one time, and there was like 3 vacuuming videos that were on there.
That is, don't listen to that. No, but I liked to vacuum. It's strange. I still like it. It's not as
much.
But when she was pregnant, she had to.
I don't know. It was like nesting
for the vacuum line.
Could be
for load or something.
Yep.
But I think.
All right, phone call.
Go ahead.
Yeah. See,
This is Daryl who's calling, please.
Too, though, with VW.
Yeah.
She's all about it.
I think I broke down and just called anyway.
There he is. You got him, man.
Even though he wants to talk trash about Marines, but Marines know how to call people back. They just don't disappear for like 2 months and have everybody worried about them.
Hey, I've been texting you, man.
Sending Facebook messages, trying to call on the phone, and nothing.
You are a movie star, though. I can't deal with that. That's too much.
I'm no movie star. I'm not.
Don't you have your own? You got your own movie show now.
I'm Ben from VW Family Farm. Now that is a movie star.
That's true.
He's got the whole.
How you been, man?
He's got the whole trimmed beard look and everything.
I was so disappointed when you shaved your face. It was like one of my best.
But not disappointed enough not to call me back.
Man, that was an all-time low for me when you shaved. I was hurt.
I know. I'm sorry. I disappointed a lot of folks.
I will
with that
tell you
one,
this.
but it'll be okay.
So, a guy that I love, Charles Spurgeon, he said there's 2 types of men. There's those with beards and women.
Look at him. You're just full of jokes tonight. Wow.
Is that a dad joke?
You must have been preparing for the live stream tonight and reading your Army handbook.
Jason?
Yeah.
Jason, we have another question here that we can ask them if you would just want to ponder on your response.
Okay.
If unless you're ready to go here. I was just giving you
I
a
might
shot.
be.
Okay. Overlook Valley Homestead is asking, will you be doing your own butchering on your homestead? And I wanted to ask that while Jason was on the phone.
Army guys don't know how to use it.
Are you going to be doing it?
I will not.
No?
I don't know. He can. That's fine. I'm the one on the sides, like, praying for the animals to, like, run away. I don't know. Anyways.
Do you want to share that story?
No. Okay, so when he took me out to his mom's pond for one of the first times, they like to shoot beavers and turtles.
We had a bad beaver infestation, and so I was trying to clear some of them out.
And so I was sitting off to the side praying, like, run, little beavers.
You were
run. So
he was shooting at beavers. You were shooting at beavers?
No.
I have so much to teach you.
No.
So when are you guys coming up here, man? We invited you to the thing, the after planning party.
I wish we could have done that too.
You didn't even tell me no. Go sit on T-post or anything. You just didn't answer me. Kind of hurt my feelings.
We said what did we say?
I don't remember.
When was that? That was right around the holiday.
Memorial Day. Yeah, right around Memorial Day.
I really wish we could have. I wish we could have been out there because we could have seen all of you guys. Everybody was out there, except for us who live in Georgia.
I know.
So yeah. Well,
none of the Georgia folks came.
Yeah, you had some Georgia folks, didn't you?
No, I don't think so.
No, Carolina.
I mean, my wife and kids don't count. April came.
April is Georgia.
Yeah, okay. April. I keep forgetting April's from Georgia.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was right.
Time. Yeah, 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as butchering our own, I don't know. We might just have to call Jason to come and do it for us.
Jason will teach you how to do it.
Yeah. No, I want to. So what we will be doing, we've got 3 boys, and so they already eat a ton of food.
Already,
And,
they're 4 and 2. Well, and Judah's a baby, but
Yeah.
Elijah and Ezra, I'm thinking if they already eat this much, I dread when they're teenagers.
So we're
They're
gonna teach
born
them
with hollow
punching.
legs. You didn't know that?
Look, that's the whole reason why we started what we started is because Blaze at like, how old was he? I think the first time I caught him eating butter, I think he was like 10. He was just with a spoon, with his head in the refrigerator, just eating butter. I'm like, what are you doing, man? And we knew we were in trouble. And so we planted a garden and got chickens real fast, and then it just exploded from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will.
We've caught Ezra sitting in our pantry in the dark eating those Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Yeah.
And you look at him and going, what are you doing? Turn the light on. Go to the table.
I know. I'll wake up at 6 and come in the kitchen, and there will be like just food from him waking up at like 4 and going in there and just cleaning the house.
That.
And then he'll go get back in
We
bed.
feed him. We do. He just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and
but yeah,
as a
they're gonna
parent,
be learning.
you get a little bit depressed too because you're like, I can't eat like that. If I do, I won't see my toes.
I don't see my toes anyway.
I
What are you
want to eat
talking
like
about?
that, but I can't. If I eat like that, my feet won't get wet in the shower.
Yeah.
You get all kinds of fat.
Right.
Yeah, Jonathan, you don't eat butter with a spoon. You just use your fingers, right? Yeah.
So I'm glad that you guys are back. We were seriously and all. We were worried about you guys, and we were contemplating trying to look you up on Google Maps to just show up at the front door, and because you guys ain't but what, like an hour or 2 away from us.
Yeah, 2.
I think
2 somewhere.
Yeah, not too far.
Yeah. So the invitation is always there. Just let us know that you're coming, and we'll throw everything in the closet, make it look like decent people live here, and the house is clean. And you guys come on up anytime. I mean, we're doing all kinds of projects this summer. If you guys just want to grab some experience, we'll put you to work. And I won't even talk bad about you.
Yeah.
Unless like you do something really crazy, and then I'm going to put it all over YouTube.
We will definitely be in touch. So yeah. We got,
all right, cool. All right, man.
Judas
Well,
at the
we're
age now
excited
that
that
he
you
can
guys
kinda
are coming
travel.
back. We love y'all, and we're really excited to start watching you guys' videos again.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Jason,
And,
thank you for calling.
No problem. We love y'all too.
We love you too. You know that.
Yep.
Yep.
And your pseudo grandkids are staring at me in the face, talking about "Tell him I said hi, tell him I said hi." So
Aw.
thanks though.
I have something for them. It may not be shipped out for another week or 2, but at least the 2 girls. I'm still trying to figure out what to do for the older one.
How about a job, house somewhere else for him to live? I mean, he's 21.
Well, I thought
something like that.
I saw a camper on Facebook Marketplace for him, but it's up here. You'd have to come get it and take it back down to him. I mean,
How much is
we
it?
already have
Hey,
one.
I will
in our-
come get it.
Well, you didn't schlep home the hot tub that was in the driveway. I noticed that's still out there.
No, I don't want a hot tub. We go way too much for there to be a hot tub here. That's just disaster all over.
I can see the Memorial Day party have the hot tub and the pool.
Down there, I think you'd want it to be a cool tub.
But see, you're missing a very valuable point. That my chickens, ducks, geese, they all kind of run around, and I'm sorry, but I would not want to get in that hot tub water with all that kind of livestock running around.
You wouldn't have to do anything; they'd be steamed automatically.
Yeah, that's all I need to do is go get in the hot tub and come out smelling like steamed chicken poo. Yeah, that'll get me a date with my wife. Boy, woo-hoo.
Oh, my. All right. Well, Jason, thank you so much for taking time to call in.
No problem. We love everybody, and we will see you guys in the chat box.
Okie dokie.
All right. Bye-bye.
See you, man.
Okay, the phone line is open again for those that have tried to call here.
Do you want to take a moment and let them have a breather? And we have some new folks to play. If you don't mind, Matt and Tiffany played the
that's fine.
commercial.
Oh, you want us to play our...
Yeah, because I know
our promo.
Our promo. We have some new folks in here.
All right.
Daryl created a commercial sort of thing this afternoon.
Well, we've had a lot of people asking us where we're going to be going because they know we do a lot of traveling.
Oh my gosh, Mama Bear! I just saw that. You're right. Matt and Tiffany, we've never had this many in a Monday night live stream. This is what you've done.
Really?
This is how much you have been missed.
All right. So
Good. Well, we've missed everyone.
Yeah, we have.
Well, let me answer the phone here. This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
Hey, Daryl.
Yes.
This is the Kilted Giant.
The Kilted Giant. Well, the Kilted Giant. Can I ask you just to hold on here for just a moment? We're going to play this little promo thing here, and then the floor is yours. All right. Okay. Kilted Giant is on the phone. Say hello.
The Kilted Giant is in the house.
In the house.
I have a question, and it's a hard question, but it's a simple question. A man of your stature, with a beard, a fellow beard grower like you are, I have a beard myself, would you ever wear a kilt?
So I want to do the Scottish game so bad, and I would wear a kilt to do that.
Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. I was hoping to prove a whole lot of people wrong, but this just backfired on me pretty quick.
Oh, it sure did.
Everybody's trying to push me into a kilt, and I'm a good hefty fella, and I was like, nah, this guy, he's gonna be like me. He would never wear a kilt.
I figure if William Wallace could do it, then we can do it.
That's all I needed to know. This conversation could have lasted a lot longer had you gave me a different answer, but I got what I needed to know. But God bless y'all. Y'all doing a great job, man. And we'll keep y'all in our prayers, and y'all y'all stay true.
We appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for calling. All right. Well, wasn't the answer he was looking for.
Chris is now scared, Kilted Giant.
He'll do all kinds of just crazy stuff. He'll do whatever.
I think Where's it? Everybody's talking about doing this.
God, VW, I have no idea, Ben, where this kilted thing started.
This is all for next year, right? At the Shindig
2020.
For the Shindig 2020. I think the going business to have it that will be a kilt rental place.
Yeah.
I like it. We will be there.
Daryl, will you be having a kilt on?
Will Daryl be having a kilt on?
That's pretty much what I just asked.
Daryl doesn't have a kilt.
Well, neither does Chris yet.
Nobody as big around as I am would wear a kilt. It would look like a lampshade.
Sorry, folks. Spit all over my
Big Bear was saying we could all wear kilts to HOA.
There you go. But you remember, your wife knows how to sew.
There you go.
Yeah, but you would have to buy yards of material.
I have yards of material. May not match, but I have yards of material.
Oh, boy, this conversation really is going downhill.
See what you started, Chris?
Funny.
A kilted marathon.
Well, wait a minute. If Todd Lejeune does it, I'll consider it.
If what?
If Todd does it.
There you go. And then y'all get on to Maya, and if I wear one, tell him he's got to wear one.
Needs to be in the calendar. Oh yeah, Mim. See, that's not the centerfold, right? Oh yeah, Canterbury Trails. We have a Renaissance fair not far from us, and I've always wanted to go. I think I'd look good in one of those Renaissance type dresses. I mean, the ladies back there were big. I may not be able to breathe with a corset on, but I think I'd look good. And on to another subject. Somebody call in quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maya's already wearing one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, and VW, they said they want to set the Shindig, and we're gonna try to be at this next one. So.
Oh, you'll love it. It was fantastic.
Yeah, we followed along on y'all's live stream, so thank y'all for doing that. But we got to follow along, and we would see everybody, and you wanted to go and talk to them, but you can't because you're not there.
I know.
So, but we want to do that.
Chris is apologizing to you, Daryl.
Oh.
Oh. Sure, hang up the boa sewing and start making kilts. There we go, Allison. With adjustable waistlines, right?
Quilted kilts?
Quilted kilts.
They're wanting to see quilted men calendar is what I see in here.
Oh my.
That could get.
This entire conversation is really starting to go downhill.
The YouTube homesteading community is going to hate us.
Well, I'm thinking more the, I'm seeing this yellow thing on the channel tomorrow morning where we're not advertiser friendly.
Oh yeah, VW. I think there's enough. You could do a 2-year calendar with how many are going to be doing it.
Yeah.
Noah's Ark. Let's not even go there.
Oh my. So
smudge kilts. Yeah, I could just see that. We could. Somebody can weave his fur into kilts, or one of those hats. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Must have a beard and a kilt. That's the loophole, huh? So in other words, if I shave, I'm good.
I want you to grow a ponytail.
No, I don't do man buns.
I didn't say make it into a bun. Just ponytail. Different, right? Right, Tiff? If he doesn't put in a bun, it's a ponytail.
Right.
Yeah, see? I'm going to get yeses on those from all the ladies.
Doesn't Maya have a man bun?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. At one point, he had a man bun. You did. You did.
Yeah, Big Bear has March. March is already spoken for. Yours would have to be January. Are you doing it by birthday, or just how? Are you doing this in a lottery? Who gets what month? Kilt of many colors. That's cute, Dave.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
Lordy. Viking buns. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Like your what, Jason? Your hair?
Hoffman Homestead, there will be next year from what I'm told, but not this year.
The city said that ponytails are the gateway to the man bun.
All right. So, well, hey, Ben, if you want to, if you'd like to call in and, if you have any insight into all this kilt making and wearing that's going to take place at the Shindig next year, feel free to bring it on here.
Funny.
I'm going to put the boys back in there real quick.
I can put them in.
Okay.
The
I'll
quilted
be right back.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Chris just renamed you.
Oh, my.
Yeah, wild and wonderful with his red hair. Yeah, I can see that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
So, Matt, are you a hunter? Are you an outdoors person from that standpoint? We know Tiffany is not.
Not really, but I'm looking to get more into it this year. I've gone deer hunting a couple of times. I've gone hog hunting a couple of times. But we're looking more to get into it just for to be able to provide food and stuff like that for our family.
Sure,
and
sure.
so we're in middle Georgia, and so I've always been around people that are big into it. I've got a lot of friends that do it regularly.
Okay, great.
And so, but yeah, so we're looking to this next year. Elijah's going to go with me and just kind of sit, and we're going to get a blind, and he's going to sit in the blind with me. See what we can do.
Okay,
But,
sounds good.
yeah. So
Matt, hold on a second. Hold on. This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
What's up, my people?
There he
And
is.
there he is.
Good evening, Ben.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Ben, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Doing good, man.
For those of you in the chat, just to identify the mystery caller here, this would be Ben from VW Family Farm.
Mm-hmm.
That would be it.
It would be him.
I got to ask Chris, I guess, why is he pushing the kilt so hard?
Yeah, he really is, isn't he? Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is he? Does he think we're going to raise a lot of money? A bunch of men in dresses?
You might. Just from homesteaders, you would. I mean, some of them dole out cash like it was water. So yeah, you just might do that. You'd be able to pay for the shindig just in that calendar.
We might end up picking up several fines, I guess. Showing too much leg.
Well, I wouldn't have to shave them. That'd be okay.
Well, we are going to start making some videos again.
We are starting. I think in the next 2 weeks we're going to start doing a weekly video, and then after summer, kind of look at and see if we can get back to where we were. But yeah, so within the next 2 weeks. Hey, you want to tell everybody good night real quick? Come here. Say good night.
Night. Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Sleep tight.
We are ready for some new videos, and we need to see some lines and some carpet.
What was the last part?
We need to see the lines in the carpet from the vacuum cleaning.
Oh yeah, she all about them lines. Man,
Andrea says she gets her 100%.
Yeah, that's so funny. But yeah, we've got. I was telling that we've been shooting some content while we haven't been posting. So we've got some stuff that I've just got to kind of edit together, and then we're going to pick up now. Now that Judah's older and he can go out and be around people and do a lot more stuff, it'll be a lot easier to start shooting. We were trying to figure out with Tiff having to take care of him and then me having 2 boys, how am I going to also shoot? And so now things are a little more normal, so we'll be able to do it a lot more. So we've missed it, though. We've missed you guys. We've missed everybody on here, the friendships that we've made. It's, we've not met any of y'all, but we've really made some good friends on here, and so we've really missed interacting with all of you. So
just plan on meeting us at Shindig 2020.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. We're gonna do it. We wanted to be there this year, but it was just not a good timing for us. How's all y'all's cattle going? I know y'all. How's that been going for y'all?
How's the what going?
All the cattle that y'all got.
Oh, they've all settled out and they're doing great now. It's everything's working like it's supposed to. Every once in a while we have a hiccup, but for the most part, everything's going just like it should.
Awesome.
Andrea's over saying she's living the dream. That's what she's always wanted to do.
Yeah, that's so cool though that y'all were able to pursue that. So we're excited.
Yeah,
for
you'd have never guessed it. Somebody growing up on a golf course, living in the city her whole life, moving to the farm, and she's the reason that we got all we got. She wants all the animals, so.
Right. Yeah. No, that's so cool though.
But I would definitely recommend the pigs before the goats, in my humble opinion. We've done
really?
them all.
Why would you do pigs before?
Oh, yeah, having the babies and all that. If you're raising the pigs for your own meat, it's just it's a long process in it. Especially if you get them as baby piglets or weanlings.
Right.
So you're going to be putting yourself roughly almost 2 years before you ever get, well, a year and a half. Yeah, before you get meat, it's going to be about a year and a half to 2 years. So
okay.
They start out as bacon bits, right, Ben?
That's right.
Hi, Andrea. I can hear you in the background.
Do what?
I said, hi, Andrea. I can hear her in the background.
Yeah, she said she'd tell me what to say.
Well,
Well, Ben,
I know y'all would never guess that.
Ben, there are some people asking if you think you might be able to sneak down to this Bayou Bash for a bit on the day of that event.
We would love to. Just like I said before, I'm not going to promise it, but if everything works out, you never know. You might just see VW.
Sounds
yes.
Good. Sounds good.
We just at right now where we're at, we're not going to commit to anything besides what the commitments we'd already made before we got the cattle. So,
yeah.
But if everything can work out, we would love to go. We would love to go there. We'd love to go to the Stivers meetup. We'd love to go to all of them, but just like y'all say, you can only do so much on a budget. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This trip next week is going to be a shoestring.
Yes.
If that, a very thin shoestring.
Really thin shoestring.
We're going to have to stop at rest areas and sell smudge kisses or something. Sell something.
We
just make sure you keep your awning rolled up.
Oh, it was rolled up. I don't even want to unroll it forever. I don't even want to see what it looks like.
All right.
Oh, Lordy. And the insurance company.
There goes Chris again. He wants to see my legs in a kilt.
I don't know. You think there's something there about Chris, Ben? You think he's telling you something? Tell us, Chris. Come on. We're among friends.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Well, that's all I got, guys. I love y'all, and if there's anything y'all ever need, just holler.
Hey, Ben, thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank y'all.
man. Good talking to you, man.
You too.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See y'all.
Bye. Yeah, we get to see them in July.
Okay. Well, you know what time it is here.
It's trivia time.
Trivia time, yeah.
Sure is. Past trivia time.
Well, hi, folks. It's trivia time again. And we have to have some rules for this, so they are as follows. Number 1, you can only win once every 4 weeks. Number 2, you must be the first person to answer the question correctly in the chat window as it appears embedded on the screen here. Your chat window may have a different order. And number 3, you have to send an email to twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com. Send us your mailing address so we know where to send your winnings. Good luck.
Hello.
Okay, this is Daryl. Whoever's on the phone, can you hold here for just a moment, please? We're right in the middle of the trivia.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, folks, let me go over the rules again here real quick. You can only win once every 4 weeks. You must be the first person to answer the question correctly in the chat window as it appears embedded on the screen here. Now that's on the screen. That's not the chat window beside the screen. This is what is on the screen. So that is the official order of chat. We just kind of have to make that determination here. So let me get her lined up here. Sherry, are you watching the chat up here on the...
I gotta watch the chat and look at my notes.
Okay. All right. The second question, or the last question, or the question of the night here is...
No lampshade, Brett.
Name one of the 3 types of chicken breeds we have. Name one of the 3 types of chicken breeds we have.
Okay.
Delaware?
That's a state. Chris, sorry, you're wearing one.
No.
Butcher, baker, and the queso maker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Butcher, Baker, Queso Maker. How are y'all?
All right.
Winner, chicken dinner. Oh, it would be
They're the
chicken
first
dinner, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it would be chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. Butcher, baker, queso maker. Please send an email to twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com. Give us your street address, your mailing address, where we can send you your winnings. Thank you so much for playing.
Big chicken. Oh,
We very much appreciate it. Okay. And we have somebody on the phone. Who's calling, please?
Well, I was trying to figure out if y'all know who I am. Can you guess who I am? I just got one thing to say. I was calling to say that my husband's legs would be the sexiest in a kilt. 'Cause that's 6'4" legs.
I was going to say, because your husband's probably going to be the tallest one there.
So, do you know who I am?
Have you figured it out yet?
I know.
Yeah, she's talking to you two. Because I know this accent.
Is it Robin?
No. Mimsy, yeah, Mimsy
I'm
knows.
from Louisiana.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Minnie Pearl. That's it. No, it's Minnie Pearl. That's it.
Oh, Lord, no.
That's funny.
Well, do y'all want me to tell y'all who I am?
Please do.
Just look the puzzled face on there. You have that puzzled face.
I am reap what you sow, Jareth.
Okay. How are y'all?
Oh, we're good.
Good.
So Jareth, are you making Todd a skirt? Is that what you're calling in to let us know?
Well, was trying to see if Sherry was going to make that. Because it would have to be special, because she couldn't make it the same size that she makes Ben's from VW Family Farm.
Yeah, that would be a mini skirt on Todd.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh. Yeah, we don't want the X-rated version.
We need to get dress code established here.
Oh, Daryl, what you talking about? You leading the pack.
Jason, talk to you later, sweetie.
No, I already claimed the lampshade.
Well, I just wanted to call in and say hi, and it was nice meeting y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much. You too.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, Sherry. Love you.
Bye, Jared. Love you too, sweetie.
Thanks for calling, Jared.
Bye.
And we're glad y'all coming. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, the first time I met her, it's like, you can talk all night long. I don't care.
Yeah.
Her and Denise, Gemini Homestead. It's like, yep, okay, I'm just sitting here. I'm going to listen all night long. Keep on talking.
Yeah, Mimsy's Garden is saying that Todd's needs to be purple and gold. Hello, this is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
This is Deborah from the Homegrown Variety Show.
Well, hi, Deborah. How are you this evening?
I'm great. I'm here with my husband, Bill, from the Auto Savage Outlaws.
Well,
and we had a question.
Well, they can hear you, and so just say hi to them. And
Hello, guys. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you doing?
We just wanted to know if we have two questions. We wanted to know if you're going to homeschool your children, and we also wanted to know what kind of guard dogs you're going to have.
So, our plan is to eventually homeschool our kids. Tiff's an elementary teacher, but then I think after elementary school, we're going to look to homeschool. There's somebody that I respect and have been friends with for a while. And once his kids got into like 7th grade, he started homeschooling them and then also bringing them with him to work. And so I kind of want to do that with the boys. When they get about 13, 14 years old, they'll just kind of follow me at work and do their schooling there. And so that's kind of, we've been talking through that.
That's kind of where we see things going. So, yeah.
And then as far as guard dogs, right now we've got a boxer and a Boston Terrier, and they are not guard dogs.
They're not. Now, our boxer will sound scary, but if anybody, well, I shouldn't say this on live YouTube. No, he's so nice, but he would just let
unless you break into our house, then he'll get you.
Right.
Yeah. But as far as I've always been around like Catahoulas, that kind of stuff. So we want would probably do something like that. A couple Catahoulas that would be outside.
Okay, I just wanted to suggest that the Great Pyrenees is a really good guard dog.
Yeah, okay. I've heard it's so hot in Georgia, though. I don't know. I think they would hate us if we brought them down here.
We had one. We're in Alabama, so you do have to keep them, a lot of water for them and all, but they're, they're worth it.
Yeah.
Really. I like the Australian Shepherds, too.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're not a guard dog, but.
Not really. But, yeah.
But I like them. So.
Okay, we'll let someone else call in. We just wanted to say hi to you guys and welcome, and we'll be checking out your channel, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for calling
in.
It's so good to meet you.
Yes, thanks so much for calling.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Love the Great Pyrenees breed.
And I'm sorry, I missed the name.
Francine, thank you so much.
Yes, Francine, thank you so much for the super chat. right. So the phone line is open again. How are you guys holding up? You know, it has been over an hour, and we don't want to wear you out.
No, we're good right now.
Good. Judah's just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
He is the most laid back
Have another
baby.
Judah shot. I need another Judah shot.
Another Judah
Does
shot.
everybody need another Judah shot?
Oh yeah, there's some that. Yeah, there we go.
This is Daryl. Who's calling, please? And you need to turn down your computer, please. Oh, we lost him.
Turned it down way too much, huh?
Judah went on the beach retreat last week with our youth group.
Yeah, he was in Florida.
It was big for him. He's been in a little bubble since he came home from the NICU, but now he's kind of out and about.
Good. I'm glad to see that he is. Yeah. Yeah.
This is Daryl. Who's calling, please? Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going real well.
It's Spicy White Bear.
Spicy White Bear. Thank you for calling.
Spicy White Bear. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Now, my situation with amongst all the other homesteads is different. I live in the deserts of Southern California, so the challenges are a little bit different. But what I wanted to know with you guys is, at what point did you guys get to before you said, I got to stop making excuses and just do it?
Yeah. I think everybody should just start wherever you're at. I think our culture is such a culture nowadays that we can watch so much stuff and we can learn so much stuff, and always be accruing this wealth, but never actually doing and learning by doing. And so I would say wherever you're at, just start doing something and you'll learn from that and be able to grow from there. My problem beginning was I wanted to start and do it perfectly, but you don't really learn as well that way as much as you learn by doing and messing up. And we learn from our failures and we learn from our mistakes. We learn from our successes. And so I would say wherever you're at now, just start and know that you don't have to have it exactly what you picture in your head right when you start, but work towards that.
Right.
That was our main thing. We had the end picture that we wanted to start out with. And so, but we were like, okay, we're just going to start small and we'll just start planting a few things, get a few chickens,
But I think the ultimate answer for your question for us was when we got pregnant again, we knew what kind of life we wanted to raise our boys in, and we wanted them to be hardworking. We wanted them to be learning life lessons, working with their hands, just, so many good things and benefits that come from the homesteading community. And so then we just kind of just dove in and said, okay, we don't have a lot of knowledge, but we just want to start doing something. And so that would be my advice.
Yeah, I think I got to a point because my journey with homesteading kind of started just before the Roses went on their Great American Farm Tour. And then watching her say, what would I do if I wasn't afraid? And I keep asking myself that over and over and over again. Okay, I want to start with quail or laying chickens or both, but I always seem to come up with an excuse not to do it. And I think I've gotten to the point where it's time, because I planted this year where I haven't planted in about 3 years. And I think it's now time for me to stop making excuses and just do it. My biggest chicken battle right now is, I guess California is, at least Southern California is having a problem with Newcastle disease, and apparently it can be pretty bad. I don't know what the count last was. It's over 600,000 chickens had to be killed because of this, because they can't afford it to spread to the point where it leaves the state. So, I've got local people that got chickens and are like, don't buy from out of town. Don't buy from out of town. But lady, you want me to get my chickens from you, but you don't have the breed or the size of breed that I want to try with. So, I mean, we got a Tractor Supply in our county, and I'm thinking about just doing it and keeping to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we started. We got the first half of our chickens from Tractor Supply, and then we got the other half from a local breeder. But yeah, I think all of us, for anything that we do, there's so many excuses that we could make, and there's so many reasons we could find not to do what we do. But I would say have the goal in mind. We all need to have a goal. We made a video at the beginning of the year talking about what was our goal for 2019 and how having the goal is what drives us, because that's kind of what keeps us in line for where we're heading. And so once you know what that goal of what you want to do is, then just start making choices that point you towards that goal, and don't let any excuse stop you from that. You know, when you sit down and you think about, okay, this is where I want to be in a year, this is what I want to accomplish, then just start taking steps towards that. And the more baby steps that you take, you'll look back and then you've gone a lot farther than you thought you had, you know? And, and so
I think that, you know, it was like 2 nights ago, I came to a head that I have raised 2 children that were mine, and then all the way up, and then 2 stepchildren, and I didn't kill them, you know. And right now, I've got 2 full-size dogs, and when you're talking about an animal, they depend on you for everything: food, water, medical attention, and I kept saying, why can't you look at this like, hey, you know, they're your pets, they're your chickens, they're going to give you eggs, you keep feeding them, you water them, boom, you benefit. So I think that's just going to be to the point where once my car is fixed, I'm going to head to Tractor Supply and just do it.
Yeah, I would say just jump in, and like I said, there's really experience is always benefiting you, whether it's, you know, positive experiences where we succeed or negative where we fail. We're still learning from all of that, and so just jump in, and then you've kind of put your feet to the fire to where, because they are depending on you now, you're going to start taking care of them, and it's gonna, you know, instead of just looking and saying, you know, I possibly could do this, just jump in, and you'll learn more from that than you will, you know, watching other people do it for, you know, however long.
Because you sit there and you go, okay, they did it, they're doing it, and they're doing it, and they're doing it on a small scale. And it's not like, I mean, because the little town I live in, being the neighbor, that's it. We're kind of away from everybody, and I kind of like that, because people in town that I live in, they all think I'm crazy because of one statement, and I'm good with that, okay? Until I get up there and they say, well, I thought you were nuts. It's like, well, that's good. Let's not share with everybody else that it's not true, because I don't want them coming over here. Okay? If you got business with me, you need my help or whatever, then that's fine. Honk your horn, I'll come outside, what's going on, that kind of thing. But I got enough room where I could probably get away with more than just chickens. But I'm not going to get ahead. I'm not going to put the horse before the cart. Okay? I got patty pan squash growing out front. Okay? And pretty soon we're going to be approaching triple-digit temperatures, and all I'm doing is praying, please, just let me get at least one before the brutal heat, you know, takes on. But people keep telling me, just mulch and you'll be okay, and so I'm going to end up doing that next. But I looked at it as a victory. It's flowering, okay? And flowering is disappearing, and I know what comes after that. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to take on Mrs. Rhodes. What would I do if I wasn't afraid? And that would be I would grow some fruit, vegetables, and then I would get chickens. I told my stepson, I said, listen, if we can keep 6 chickens alive in this heat, okay, and we get eggs, we just won.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then everything else from there is gravy. So, and I saw Thrive and Root say you're in Roseman, California. I'm on the other side of Edwards, so we're probably about 30 miles apart. Just saying, just so, you know, they know. But I appreciate your time, and I appreciate your honesty, and it's going to help push me just to do it, okay? Because I'm not going to get anywhere if I don't step out and try and give it 100%, and then, well, we'll go from there.
Yeah, no, that's exactly the mentality I think you need. And, you get the chickens and then you see how much time that takes, and then you can make a better judgment on what else you want to add to that, because then you know how much time you're doing with gardening, how much time you're doing with the chickens, and then you say, okay, I've got this much time now, so I can add to that. And so just start doing it, and then you'll be able to figure it out. And then also just reach out to other people that are in your area and see the tricks and tips that they can give you to kind of help out with area specific questions, But I would just say just jump in.
Okay, well, I appreciate your time. To family, you guys know I absolutely love you. And Sherry, you need to get with me about the what we talked about earlier, because I need some help.
Okay.
Okay?
I will do
All
that.
right. We'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Thanks so much for calling.
Yes. Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
Okay, and just to acknowledge, Single Dad Homestead, thank you for your super chat. Beagle Family Fun, thank you for your super chat. And we have a question here that, who had the idea to homestead first, you or Tiffany? Matt?
He actually had the idea first, and so we kind of talked about it, and I mean, I jumped right on board with him, but yeah, he had the idea first, so yeah. But it was a different, it kind of caught me by surprise, because it was just different. We had not talked about homesteading or anything like that, and so it was different for us. Like it was new, but we both wanted the lifestyle change, and once we started talking about our future, it just seemed like that was the right way to go. So, but yeah, he had the idea first.
This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
Hello, this is Kirsty from Kirsty Forages.
Hey, Kirsty, how are you?
Hi,
I'm doing great. I don't really have a question. I just wanted to show my support to y'all doing your thing. I found your channel through this live stream tonight, and I'm looking so forward to watching your videos, seeing the baby.
Awesome. Yeah.
Well, good, thanks.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for calling in, and go check us out and let us know what you think and any kind of topics you want to see us cover too.
Yeah, and what y'all were saying about starting where you are, that's exactly what I did this year. At the beginning of this year, I had no idea the stuff that I know now, but I forced myself to do it, started, and gave myself a timeline, and now I know so much more than I did at the beginning of the year, and all you have to do is start. And I have never gone to school. I've been homeschooled my whole life. And I believe that's the best thing, learning with your hands. It really gives you real tools that you need to have a fulfilling life, I think so.
Yeah. And I think January is when we started this whole thing too. And it's just jumping in and knowing what you want to go after, like I said. And that's so awesome that you're doing that. And leave us a message so we can kind of follow along with what you're doing too as well. So
sure. I'm not homesteading yet, but I'm learning my plants. I got into the homesteading community through it.
Right. And we live in a neighborhood, and we've got chickens in our backyard in the neighborhood.
We do.
When we pulled in the chicken coop, I'm sure our neighbors were looking at us like, what is happening here? But
that's awesome.
we had our neighbor came over one night, knocked on the door, and he said, I think your chickens are in our front yard.
One of our chickens had wandered out into the front yard. I know. I'm like,
so
you had the chicken wrangle.
Yeah. But I think it doesn't matter how far along you are. I think if you know where you want to go, and then you just, like I said, just start making steps to get there. There's been people on, that have documented that on YouTube, going from being in a suburban area to living out on a multi-acre homestead. And so, there's so many people that you can just glean wisdom from But I think it starts with those small decisions at the beginning that I'm just going to pursue this. And then you start to learn more and more as you go. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. You can just start, go as far as you can go, and then you'll learn more on the journey.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We're going to start taking those baby steps.
Yeah, that's great. And I think you'll enjoy it and love it. I mean, that's like what we say. If we can do it, we've got, 3 little kids all under the age of 4 in a neighborhood. And so if we can do it, really anybody can do it. It's just, just making that decision that, okay, I'm going to do what I can now and start until I get to where I want to be.
I'm about to have my 3rd one.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. This is going to be a fun journey. I'm really excited for this point in my life, and I'm so excited to be part of this community. And I get to meet so many of them next month for the Bayou Bash. I'm really looking forward to doing that. I mean, I'm so glad to have gotten roped in with this family.
Yeah, that's awesome. That'll be a blast. I wish, we were saying earlier, I wish we could make it, but so
maybe next year, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So, but shoot us a message on YouTube so we can kind of follow along with what you got going on.
Sure, I'll do that.
Oh, her videos are great.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you like them.
Oh yeah.
My husband is the visionary photographer. I just stand there and he tries to catch me in between me acting goofy.
It's when you first start off, being in front of the camera is it's not a natural thing at first.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I don't have that natural charisma.
Yeah, our first couple of videos, we were just like, what? This feels weird.
Matt, are you at all familiar with her channel?
I'm not. No,
you'll be blown away. She looks like a teenager.
No.
Really?
Well, thank you. I'm 27.
Okay.
So,
well, that's
God,
I'll let somebody else call if you want to.
She's younger than our youngest.
By far.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just get out my cane and my walker.
Well, that makes me feel better. Like I'm starting this learning journey very young, I felt like I was starting late.
Well, and I commend you for it. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's great.
Awesome. There's so much support here for somebody who wants to start. I'm just blown away.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Oh,
yeah. And she does wonderful bloopers.
We will check you out as soon once this video is over. We'll go find you and check you out. So.
All right. It was nice talking to you guys.
Kirsty, thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, thanks so much for calling.
All right. Okay, phone line is open again, and we're going to be shutting this down here before too awful long. But maybe 1 or 2 more callers if you hurry.
A fish's and a love's life you've never canned before? Oi, where have you been? Oh, thanks. Thanks, white picket fence. I have one. Oh, yeah, I have. We converted our smallest bedroom into a pantry. One side is canned goods and one side is store-bought goods. So, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Tiffany and Matt.
Yes, sir.
I certainly hope that you realize you have been very missed over the past couple months here.
Yeah, that makes us feel good. We had people reaching out to us too when we were kind of off the grid a little bit. So, and that was just neat to see, that people have connected with us and did miss us.
It's been mutual too. Like I said, because we really missed this community
with everyone.
and the friends that we've made just in the. Because like I said, we started in January, and then we had him in February, and then March is kind of when we took a break. And so we were really only about 2.5 months into YouTube. And, you know, it was a decision that we could have kept putting out videos just because there was growth there and not plateauing. But we really never started YouTube to just get, you know, YouTube famous or, you know, tons of followers. But the whole reason we started YouTube was for the community and to document our family. And so it just made the most sense to us to kind of step away and spend the time that our family needed with the adjustments, because it was an adjustment for us. It was an adjustment for the boys. And
we
spent
the whole month of March, we were
Yeah.
every single day driving about 45 minutes to the NICU, you know, and spending our day there. And
yeah,
it was a lot.
And so, but we missed the community, and so it's we're excited to jump back into it. And so, like I said, looking at 2 weeks. So 2 weeks is when we're going to start doing a weekly video, and then we'll get back to kind of our regular postings and stuff.
Well, you definitely needed the time off. You needed to regroup you two, and then as a family.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's you know.
We're glad people didn't forget about us.
Oh,
while we were
Lord,
gone.
no.
Well, Tiffany, you used the words off the grid. I know that you were just, you know, saying that but since you're going to be building a place and all that, are you going to be off the grid? Are you going to be Are you going to be one of these that poops in the bucket?
Would you like to do that?
No.
Yeah. No. Doesn't interest. I was the child when we moved to Ohio. I was 3, and I'm from New York, so we would go back and forth all the time because my parents' family and my cousins and that. And back then, in the olden days,
the rest stops did not have flushes.
The rest stops did not have bathrooms. They had outhouses. Sherry would not get out of the car. Yeah. My brother and sister would get out of the car and go to the bathroom, and Mom would just look, and Mom says, no, she's not going to do it. Dad would have to go up to the next exit, and I would go into the gas station. Yeah. Yes, I am spoiled. I'm the baby. And Daryl knew this coming in.
No, we will definitely have a modern homestead. But we are working towards, you know, self-sustainability. So. Yeah,
it was more in jest than anything. I just had to check out the expression on her face.
You should see her. You should see her camping. It's glamping at its finest.
Right. No, I like tent camping, okay, but there has to be a bathroom nearby.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I like our camper. Yeah, I can camp.
Right. There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, that's when Big Bear was up here last weekend at the Myers Hatchery. They stayed here that Saturday night. And that was their accommodations because we don't have any bedrooms. When my son and his family moved out, I took over the extra bedrooms.
They left for the last time.
Yeah, there are no more kids, no more grandchildren. They're not living here anymore. Smallest bedroom was changed into our pantry, and the other one was sewing room, crap room, whatever you want to call it. It's thrown in there. So we have no extra beds. But we have a camper in the driveway. You're more than welcome to stay. You have the camper to yourself. They said that was great. They slept great. So
that's awesome.
We have accommodations.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know, it's been a wonderful evening. I've certainly enjoyed you folks being here. Do you have any last words for anybody or?
Well, for you two, we just want to thank you so much for having us on, and just all of the time that you guys put into this community of people. You know, I know that you're traveling everywhere, that you're doing all of these videos, and when we first started out, your videos were instrumental in helping us just navigate, you know, the whole YouTube and all of that, and we just
still are.
You guys you just do so much for this community, and so we just thank you. for all that you do. And I can only imagine the amount of time that it takes and the work that you guys put into it. But a lot of people know, and a lot of people are growing because of you guys, and their homesteads are growing and the community's thriving. And so we just thank y'all for the work that you do. And then everybody else too. We've missed you guys. We love y'all, and we'll have our videos coming back.
Yeah. This has been fun.
It has been.
Yeah.
Good.
Fun to get back into it.
Great.
And Judah likes it too.
Yeah. Judah's just kind of
Just sort of chilling.
Star of the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, look and say it. Can we tell everybody how much fun
He
we
hasn't
had?
smiled on camera tonight, but he really is a smiley little
Can we
baby
tell how
now.
much fun we had?
Say hi.
Well, he has to have this serious look.
That's right.
Yeah. That's his camera face.
Yeah.
I told you I have something for him, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh, thanks.
I'll message you and get your address so I can get that sent out.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay, well, everybody, thank you so much for being here tonight. A special thank you to all of our moderators, everybody that helped the channel through the super chats and any other methods that may have occurred.
Yeah, any other methods. Amy, that's you.
So, thanks again, everybody. Take care. Next week, we will have Vicky's Country Home. So, another.
And then after that one, we are packing up to leave again.
All right. All right. Thanks so much, folks. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.